Okay, this will be a colourful one. Hopefully I can make this one turn up a treat. It's very colourful, and I love bright colours, and I love rainbows. I love rainbow colours. I remember when I was a kid in special school, I thought that if I mixed all the colours together with the paint, I'd end up with a rainbow, but it came up as more of a purpley black colour. We all know that mixing colours like these toners together, we're not going to get a rainbow. We're just going to get something approximating black. And of course we have black toner as well. But basically, if we try to take, even if we take all the colours in this machine, we remove the black toner, which we can, we're still going to get a muddy green colour as black. So, but when you're a kid, you have ideas and you basically don't know what the reality is until you've actually tried it, until you've experimented. And that's something that we've all got to learn, is to become more childlike and experiment with things, even if it doesn't always look totally logical. We do need logic. I'm a person who loves logic, but there was no logic there on the day I mixed the paints together, and I found out for myself logic came through and disrupted my little dream of making a rainbow of colours mixed together with the paint. So the painting is an old thing now. I've gone off that stuff decades ago. I now use, this is my new paint box, photocopiers, but it's not a new thing. I've been around photocopiers since 1986. I saw the first time I saw a photocopier was when I was 8 at a public library, but basically I still was painting and drawing, or mainly drawing. I don't know. We're just going to put this in the corner and try to make something nice out of it. I'm going to try and drop the dot feeder on it, but my hands are not able to stay under there, so I'm trying my best to get this into a nice little position here to make a nice rainbow presentation. But yeah, fancy that, mixing paints together, I might have added white paint to the mix, but I'm pretty sure I did do it without the white paint. I don't remember. But let's see how we go. That's nice. You can see the colours there. It's not the greatest pattern though. I wonder if we're going to keep it like that, and maybe, I wonder if we can do with this, if we can make this better, or we're just going to keep it like that. We'll soon find out. Let's see what we're going to do. We're just going to open this up, and we're going to angle it a bit to give it more, to make it look even nicer. So we're just going to angle it a bit. We're just going to try and make the positioning really aesthetically pleasing. But fancy that, it was an experiment, and the experiment didn't work the way I was hoping it would. And even as a little 4-year-old, I discovered the controls on my dad's Rankarina colour TV back in the 70s. And I remember that was my first electronic art thing that I ever did, was to play around with the contrast and I think the brightness and the vertical hold on an old Rankarina television set that of course my parents had. I think my mum bought it, even though I always thought my dad did, but mum told me she bought it. None of that, but my dad got pretty pissed with me about having me play with the controls and fucking up making it look really outrageous, the colours. And basically, yeah, Dad was pretty annoyed with me that day or that evening. But it was that was another experiment, trying out the controls on an old analogue TV, an old cathode ray tube TV. But that's what they had in those days, back in the 70s. They didn't have flat screens like they have today. But I had a little bit of fun with the controls on that. My dad just got really annoyed at me because he had to readjust the bloody thing. But they're just some really little treasures of memories that I have from my childhood days. So let's see how we go. Okay, let's see how that goes. So these colours look really nice. I'm I think overall I'm happy with it. Overall, I wasn't sure, but anyway, let's see how they look when you put them together. They're a bit curly, even though there's not that much toner on the paper. You've not got huge blocks of toner, just a little bit of colour here and there. Or there's a lot of colour, but it's not solid like a lot of the things that I do. So let's see how we go. Okay, now that looks brilliant. I think we can't fault that. That looks really nice. I think now we can call it quits.